Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second episode of WWE 2K26 Universe Mode. We are live for another Monday Night Raw. We are live from Las Vegas, Nevada, and we've got an action-packed show here tonight. This is the last Raw before Survivor Series, of course, SmackDown to follow. And we're kicking off with the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk. CM Punk has been named team captain for Team Triple H. Obviously, CM Punk returned at Bad Blood after the John Cena and LA Knight main event, just like Seth Rollins when he returned too. Now CM Punk and Seth Rollins have to put their differences that they've had in the past aside, because they will be teaming up together at War Games alongside Cody Rhodes and another person that needs to be confirmed still to take on the Rocks Corporation at Survivor Series this coming weekend. Be interested to see what CM Punk has to say here tonight. CM Punk welcoming the WWE Universe to another episode of Monday Night Raw. CM Punk also reminding the fans that him and Seth are going to have to put their issues aside, because this weekend at Survivor Series means so much for the company. Triple H's future in control of the company is in jeopardy. There's no way they can let the Rocks Corporation defeat them. So he hopes Seth Rollins can be on the same page as him, because it only has to happen for one night only. Obviously, Cody Rhodes has come back to the sense after being replaced by Braun Breaker. Well, we'll always see Seth Rollins. And we may just get our wish. Seth Rollins wasting no time. It looks like we're about to find out if Seth Rollins can really put his issues aside. He's going to have to anyway, because he's been confirmed for Triple H's team for War Games. Well, no matter what issues may there be, the biggest problem that they face is making sure that Triple H regains control back from The Rock. Otherwise, if they lose, Triple H is gone. Well, Seth Rollins is obviously going to be on the same page as Punk for one night only, but he wants to make one thing sure: if they lose at all this coming weekend, he cannot accept it. It doesn't matter who gets pinned, even if it is Punk, seeing as he's the captain. He will not stop at any length to put him down if he has to. Well, Punk says there's no way they'll be losing this match, but Seth has to make sure there's consequences put in place if they do fail at Survivor Series. We'll see him Punk down Seth Rollins. They've got this. They will beat the Rocks Corporation and regain back control of WWE. Well, War Games has huge stakes, but we're going to turn our attention to the first match of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you think chaos is running wild in this universe mode, this guy is keeping everything else intact. This is probably one of the most only positives you can pretty much say that's happening right now on this show. He has took to WWE by storm, and he looks to continue that here tonight. Every week he impresses me. Who's he going to face? Dominik is back! Well, I've not seen this man since he got attacked by Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre ages ago.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio!
Well, just like the rest of the Judgment Day, they were attacked too. We haven't seen Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Carlito ever since that incident. But obviously Dominik Mysterio has probably just chose the right time to come back. Well, what an interesting match for Dom to come back to as well. One of the most informed people in the company right now, Penta, takes on another interesting contest. Will Dominik Mysterio be the first guy to give Penta his first loss in his company? But it'll be a hard task because Penta's on form right now. Well, we are on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Penta asking Dominik to follow orders. Looks like he wants to do a little bit of chain wrestling. since Penta has walked into this WWE. He's looked so good. He's fitted in very well here on Monday Night Raw. Of course, since Penta's been making a name for himself on this brand, Dominik Mysterio, once he's been away, very understandable too, due to the damage that was caused by Jacob and Drew McIntyre ages ago. Obviously, Judgment Day yet to make an impact on Monday Night Raw from the start of this universe mode. They did transfer from SmackDown as well, so it's not been a good start for the Judgment Day, so hopefully we'll see something happen with them in the coming weeks, because we are close to the road to WrestleMania, of course. I'm pretty sure some of the members will want to be part of the Royal Rumble match. Dominik Mysterio is taking it to Penta. Nice drop kick into the corner by Dominik, goes for a cover. Kick out instantly. The one thing for sure is Dominik Mysterio has grown so much as a wrestler. You'd say that Dominik Mysterio doesn't shy away from any challenge. Of course, he has his moments where he likes to cheat to win, but you got to admire how good Dominik Mysterio has become. And he still has a big future ahead of him. Interested to see what Dominik Mysterio does on this universe mode. Now that he's back too. Well, Penta is not phased by anything that Dominik Mysterio is giving now. I see. We all know that Penta's brother Rey Fenix made his debut on SmackDown last week. Victorious as well. Be interested to see if Rey Fenix will appear on the next SmackDown, and if he can basically do what his brother's been doing by winning matches after match each week. He's another one that will be wanting to make a name for himself in this company. I think it'll be a matter of time before the Lucha Bros reignite with each other too. But what a nice suicide DDT by Dominik Mysterio to the outside. The referee counting down. Dominik Mysterio taking Penta to the announce table, hitting his head on it. Sends Penta back into the ring. This is what I mean about Dominik Mysterio. Goes for the cover. Kick out by two by Penta. We're about to see some back and forth strikes. Here we'll get the better of each other. But yeah, as I was saying, make sure you tune in for Friday Night SmackDown that's coming up this week as well, because this is the last one before SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, Survivor Series, my mistake. Don't know why I said SummerSlam, that's already been. Yeah, Survivor Series is the next PLE, and they'll be getting shown after SmackDown. Nice sling blade by Penta. Obviously, Lyra Valkyria gets her rematch, gets Jordan Grace for the Intercontinental Championship. More matches to be announced. Obviously, we know the men's War Games match will take place too. And after that, It'll be the road to WrestleMania begins. Of course, the Royal Rumble, the next pay-per-view after the Survivor Series, and then it'll be Elimination Chamber, and then of course WrestleMania. So these are the opportunities for every superstar should take to try and get onto the biggest stage of them all. A bit of time now for every person to try and make their claim to get onto it. Hey up, Penta looks like he's going for the Penta driver, and he does. Well, Dominik Mysterio kicked out. I don't know how he did that. Crazy match. Penta goes high, taking out Dominik Mysterio from outside. Huge somersault from the outside to the outside. Penta has such swagger about him. It's amazing to see. Huge swanton by Penta though. Kick out by two by Dominik Mysterio. Penta definitely looking to get another victory here. I would say Dominik Mysterio is doing very well, but the tides have definitely changed. Dominik needs to get up and try and get back into this matchup before it's too late. Dominik goes for a roll-up pin. Kick out by Penta. Well, Dominik Mysterio is sending Penta to the ropes. We all know what this means. 619 connects. This could be huge. Could Dominik Mysterio pull away Penta? Oh no! Oh my god, Penta kicks out. I thought that was it. I literally thought that was it. Dominik Mysterio was moments away from being the first guy to defeat Penta. Well, Penta Destroyer. What a move that was. But Penta is victorious yet again. What is this? Is that Americano again? What's he doing? No. That disgraceful, cowardly, taking out Penta from behind. You could have done it to his face, you coward. What's going on now? Nige. Is that Nia Jax? She's taking out someone, but I'm not sure who. I'd like to find out who she's attacking because this is a bit confusing right now. Nia Jax is causing destruction backstage. I was not even ready for this. Just when a Grande Americano takes out Penta after this match, we now got Nia Jax causing mayhem backstage. Is that Stephanie Vaquer she took out? Oh my. That's Stephanie Vaquer, the Women's World Champion. Why is she taking out the Women's World Champion for? She was supposed to be on SmackDown, Nia Jax. Well, this is not good. I don't know where the security is or the ring crew, but someone needs to break this up. Oh no. Someone come out and stop this right now. Nia Jax about to put Stephanie through that table. Well, I'm guessing this is a statement being made, but I don't know why. she's done this. Stephanie Vaquer coming back. Oh my. This is looking bad, guys. I wonder if this is one of the... I wonder if this is some tricks from the Rock's Corporation as well. It wouldn't surprise me if it is. It just doesn't make sense to me, other than it to link with The Rock. Well, Stephanie Vaquer is definitely in trouble, guys. She's doing everything she can to fight back, but it's not enough. No, Jack's come back stronger each time. Oh, watch it, Nia. The barrier's gone, Nia. She says Stephanie Vaquer flying. Oh my goodness. That is disgraceful by Nia Jax. Of course, The Rock shows up when it's convenient. Speaking to the World Heavyweight Champion Braun Breaker, I wonder what about. Must be to do about tonight, or maybe SmackDown or something. I don't know. This is mental, guys. I can't get my head around it. Well, speaking of the World Heavyweight Champion, Braun Breaker, you've got some explaining to do. What I'm wondering is why The Rock hasn't come down with him. Just when you want answers. More issues occur. Braun Breaker saying that he will be on fire like SmackDown this coming week. It's been informed by The Rock that he'll be facing the captain of Team Triple H, CM Punk, on Friday Night SmackDown, which will be a Survivor Series preview. Braun Breaker also telling the WWE Universe that it was The Rock's plan all along to replace Cody Rhodes with him, as he saw Braun Breaker as the future of the WWE, and the plan came all together how it should have done. Well, he's also making a big statement that Team Rock will defeat Team Triple H and send Triple H away from the company at Survivor Series. I can't help but think that they've become so dangerous, guys. Well, Lyra Valkyria has a big, tough test ahead of her at Survivor Series. If you remember, she lost her Intercontinental Championship at Bad Blood to Jordynne Grace, who made her debut on that night. And now she's got her rematch. I tried to think where Jordynne Grace might be, because she's another one that's joined up with the Rocks Corporation. Wait up! This is a familiar face. What a great matchup this is going to be.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
We haven't seen this woman in a while. The role model, Bayley, is back on our TV. Well, it looks like Lyra is definitely looking forward to this one. Just when you thought that Lyra has a big test on Survivor Series, this is another big test. Whatever frustration Lyra Valkyria might have due to losing the title at Bad Blood, the best way forward is moving on, keeping it moving. A good way to prepare her match at Survivor Series would be to pick up a win against Bayley here. Of course, Jordynne Grace retained the Intercontinental Championship on the Raw after Bad Blood, defeating Maxine Dupree in dominant faction like she did against Lyra at Bad Blood. So Lyra needs to make sure she's fully ready for that match. So Jordynne Grace has made a huge impact ever since debuting. It's going to be very hard to take away that Intercontinental Championship away from Jordynne Grace, especially with the Rocks Corporation by your side now. Lyra Valkyria definitely having a better time in this one though. Bayley though fighting back. Nice clothesline by Bayley. But Bayley's taking the fight to Lyra. Lyra Valkyria with a nice reversal. Big elbows to the shoulder of Bayley. Nice reversal by Bayley now. Looks like it hurt the back of Lyra Valkyria. Huge kick to the face. Bayley with her diving elbows. Goes to the cover. Not even a kick out. So you're going to have to do more than that if you want to put Lyra Valkyria away. Another huge clothesline, followed by a knee drop. Well, I'm not sure when the last time it was when we saw Bayley last, but she's definitely not looking too rusty. Valkyria could be in trouble. Well, this is exactly what Jordan Grace will want to see. She sends Lyra into the steel steps. Yeah, this is the last thing that Lyra Valkyria won. Oh, she sends Lyra over the barricade. Now they're fighting next to the fans. This is definitely interesting. Well, she's sending her back over now. I don't know what the intention was there, but maybe Bayley's trying to hype up the WWE Universe. Bayley looking to go high from the top rope, and she does. Huge splash, connects. Kick out by Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria. Well, now he's close there, that sends Bayley into the turnbuckle, followed by a near moonsault. Lyra going for cover. Instant kick out by Bayley. Well, a win here against Bayley would do wonders for Lyra Valkyria. Bayley won multiple world championships. Well, nice reversal, pinfalls between both of them. It's been a good match so far. Lyra Valkyria looking to go high herself. Nice leg drop from the outside. She sends Bayley into the barricade. Ref still counting. Sends Bayley back into the ring. Lyra goes for a frog splash, it looked like, but Bayley getting knees up in time. Belly to belly. This could be it. Nah, kick out too by Lyra just before the 3 count. It was like Bayley's about to line up Lyra Valkyria for the Rose Plant, but Lyra Valkyria catches her leg, and now Lyra Valkyria goes for a Northern Light suplex, goes for the cover, kick out by the role model. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second episode of WWE 2K26. More to come, obviously. Nice German suplex by Lyra Valkyria. Looks like she's about to line up Bayley. Bayley reverses for whatever she's about to do. Reversal after reversal after reversal between both women. Strike after strike after strike. Nice chops by Bayley. Who's gonna come out on top of this bit? Lyra Valkyria might have done that. She's sending Bayley back to the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. Nice arm drag from the top rope. Oh, Lyra Valkyria lining Bayley for the Nightwing. And then she connects. And she picks up a big victory over Bayley. Oh, well, no! No, look around! John and Grace just took out Lyra Valkyria. Message sent to a challenger. With Triple H speaking to Seth Rollins here as well. Might be trying to get him to make sure that he's on the same page at Survivor Series.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship.
Oh, we have some title match. It's been a while for these as well.
Raise your fist. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
The last time we saw Motor City Machine Guns was actually with their titles on the line as well, where they successfully retained against DIY. Now they're defending the championships here again. Against who, I don't know. But we're being treated to another championship match. Nice to see him back in action though, because they are one of the best tag teams in the world. They're World Tag Team Champions for a reason, guys. Hey up. Tonga lower. What's he doing here? Well, this is definitely interesting. A new look, Tonga lower. I don't know where is his partner. Bit strange that it's coming out alone, I must say. Of course. Tama Tonga is his partner. Well, Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga were partnered up with Solo Sikoa in the past. But obviously, they've been away from the company for a while. You know, both Tonga and Tanga. So, we're not seeing Solo Sikoa recently, so I guess we'll have to wait to find out to see if they're still going to be lined up with Solo Sikoa. But new look to Tama Tonga also. Definitely a dangerous combo from OC Machine Guns to face here. Obviously Tonga Loa and Tonga Tama have had so much history in New Japan. So they won the WWE Tag Team Championships in the past too. They'll probably be looking to aim to win as World Tag Team Championships now, to add to the history books in this company.
Introducing the challengers. And a combined weight of 450 pounds. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga LLT. And the boots. And a combined weight of 420 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Titles on the line. Will Mercy Machine Guns overcome a tough test, or will Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa become the new World Tag Team Champions? Well, Tonga Loa rushes, takes out Chris Sabin. Not wasting any time from the start. I was definitely not expecting this kind of a start. Loads of aggression from Tonga Loa from the kickoff. Nice move by Tama Tonga. Now he's landing huge strikes at the back of the head. They've definitely come back more vicious than ever. Maybe that time away was needed to regroup. Definitely make it a tough contest for anyone that they face. Lovely. But Tama Tonga has definitely not lost his spark. Nice uppercut to the face. Chris Sabin definitely struggling. Tama Tonga takes out Alex Shelley in the process. Tama Tonga going for a sharpshooter. Chris Sabin needs to do everything he can. Might be in trouble. Chris Sabin screaming in agony. Somehow reverses though. Nice drop kick by Chris Sabin. Definitely was needed right now. Chris Sabin tagging in Alex Shelley. Was definitely needed because Chris Sabin has had a tough time. Well, like I was saying, guys, I don't know what happened there, but bit of miscommunication between Tama and Tonga. But yeah, I was saying we're still yet to see Solo Sikoa. Ever since Damien Priest became Intercontinental Champion, so hopefully we'll find out whether these two will be back with Solo in the near future. Alex Shelley sending Tama Tonga to the outside. Looked like he was going to go for a leaping suicide drop kick, but then Tama Tonga moving out of the way, but sending Shelley into the barricade. Tama tagging in. Tonga lower yet again. The Gorillas of Destiny, they were called in New Japan. Caused destruction while they were over there. They knew. I say they've been working well together for so many years now, which is why they've made their way to WWE. Whoa! Tama Tonga with a huge cutthroat. He gets the cover and oh my god! Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa just won the World Tag Team Championships on their return. Well, this was definitely not what I expected. They absolutely mauled the Motor City Machine Guns.
Here are your winners in the new World Tag Team Champions, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa LLT.
Wow, what a performance by Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. But here we go, guys. Lyra Valkyria versus John and Grace for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series has been confirmed. Hey up, Triple H speaking to CM Punk, probably doing the same thing like he did to Seth Rollins, making sure that all members are on the same page, of course. Here comes the Samoan Werewolf.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf,
Jacob Fatu. Causing destruction every single time. Hey up! He just got took out by Finn Balor. Well, we haven't seen this guy, like I say, like with Dominik Mysterio, since he got took out by this guy. Finn Balor obviously taking out some of the frustrations for that, for Jacob what did. Finn Balor's back now, and he takes out Jacob Fatu. We've not seen Finn Balor or Dominik for a long time. Nice to see him back. Finn Balor goes for a splash. Jacob Fatu, the huge super kick. Jacob Fatu, not phased at all. Another super kick to the face. A big backdrop. Definitely winded Finn Balor. Well, I wonder if Damien Priest is watching from afar out. Him and Jacob Fatu brawling for some time. Obviously, Jacob Fatu, Damien Priest, probably going to go at it at some point or having another. Finn Balor doing everything he can to try and get some revenge on Jacob Fatu. Trying to teach Jacob a bit of respect. Hey, look, Finn Balor going in for a chair. Finn Balor hesitating. And Jacob Fatu taking out Finn Balor before he's probably about to hit him with it as well. But then Jacob Fatu with a huge pop-up powerbomb. Jacob Fatu with a huge swanton bomb. Sends Finn Balor flying in the air. My goodness me. Huge headbutts from Jacob as well. Both men trading blows, one after the other. Finn Balor doing everything he can to fight back with a huge swing blade too. Finn Balor about to drop kick him to the Jacob to the turnbuckle, which does. We've seen this happen so many times in the past. Finn Balor going to connect with a coup de grace. And he does! Kick out by Jacob now. The WWE Universe is loving it. Well, Finn Balor sent Jacob outside with a huge diving somersault to the outside, taking out Jacob Fatu. The WWE Universe in Las Vegas saying this is awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying it from back home too. Well, Finn Balor tried to go for a splash but missed. Jacob Fatu taking out Finn Balor yet again. Super kick to the face. Jacob Fatu launching Finn Balor to the other side of the ring. Jacob Fatu with a huge splash. I think this might be it. Finn Balor looks like he's dazed. Oh, Jacob Fatu with a massive mighty moonsault. And he gets the victory over Finn Balor. What a match that was. Finn Balor did everything he could. Well, the Intercontinental Champion Damien Priest taking out Jacob Fatu. A sort of revenge from the champion. It looks like he cannot wait to get his hands on Jacob Fatu, but Jacob Fatu retreats. Well, Damien Priest stands tall. Confirm it for Survivor Series. get this match confirmed. Triple H speaking to Cody Rhodes, probably making sure Cody's on the same page too. Damien Priest. Well, what a match that's been confirmed for Survivor Series. It was about to happen after what's been happening in the previous weeks. Jacob Fatu will take on Damien Priest for the Intercontinental Championship at Survivor Series. Rhea Ripley is making an appearance.
The following contest is an 8-woman battle royal. It is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
What?
In her way to the ring, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Did I just hear that right? A 8-woman battle royal for the Women's World Championship. But what about Stephanie Flair? There's been no news, no updates on the Women's World Champion Stephanie Flair. That must mean that Stephanie Flair must be seriously hurt from Nia Jax's ambush backstage. Well, I gotta feel sorry for Stephanie Flair because she's been a good world champion. Well, this is interesting though.
Hey,
We have a,
from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
it's definitely been a while since Io Sky has featured. It just almost feels like this was planned. We definitely needed Triple H or someone to confirm why there wasn't any updates from Stephanie Flair. I do hope she's okay and that she'll be back soon because it feels so harsh that she's lost her title already when there's nothing that she could do about it. Of course. 2 women that she's fought in the past as well, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, are in the match to determine who will be Women's World Champion.
And from the Queen City,
well, hopefully next week we'll get some answers about that. We definitely need to hear from Nia Jax to why she chose to take out Stephanie Flair, seeing as she's on the SmackDown. I cannot help but think The Rock's part of this problem. He must be the reason why Nia Jax has decided to show up on Monday Night Raw. But anyway, we're gonna have to just get on with it. We now have a 8-woman battle royal to determine a new women's world champion. I'm hoping Nia Jax is not involved. I hope she's been escorted out of the building for what she's done. The Empress of Tomorrow!
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Asuka is back in this match. I'll say she's partnering up with Kairi Sane in the Kabuki Warriors. They came up short against the previous women's tag team champions in Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, which is now being held by Jade Cargill and Naomi. Be interested to see if Asuka could get her hands on a women's world title. Well,
representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
well, it so happens to be the return of the Judgment Day this Monday Night Raw. I guess it's good to see Liv Morgan back in action too, as well as Finn Balor and Dominik Mysterio. Now we just need to see Raquel and JD. Obviously not sure about Carlito where he is, but some big returns here tonight. Well, here comes one half of the women's tag team champions.
Orlando, Florida, one half of the women's tag team champions, Naomi.
Wow, Naomi definitely got a new look. She was all about the glow when we last saw her when she won the tag team championships with Jade Cargill. New theme, new look, new attitude. What an opportunity this could be for Naomi to become a double champion. I guess we're about to proceed with caution.
And from Columbus, Ohio,
Well, Alexa Bliss back in action again. Last week, she fought Rhea Ripley, but came up short against Rhea Ripley. was a tough match for her to come back to, but she's got a great opportunity here tonight. Whether you can say she deserves it or not, but that's the main theme. Always good to see Alexa Bliss around though. Oh no. You can't be kidding me.
And their opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
This is absolute disgrace. This definitely confirms that The Rock has put Nia Jax in this match. She took out the Women's World Champion Stephanie Vaquer early tonight, and now she's in the match to determine a new champion. It just makes sense now. I'm disgusted, guys. We may have just got our answers that we need. There's no way Nia Jax should be anywhere near this match after what she did tonight. Well, we're underway in this 8-woman Battle Royal. I really hope they all team up to get Nia Jax out of this match, because I want nothing more to see that happen right now. So much chaos in the ring. Liv Morgan with her three amigos to Charlotte Flair. She's definitely feeling it. Asuka trying to look like she's going for the elimination already, but Liv Morgan has been saved. But it looks like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair trying to take out Asuka. Asuka surviving early just. Oh no. Nia Jax just eliminated here. Sky. It should be Nia Jax that gets eliminated. Nia Jax definitely causing a bit of trouble in and outside the ring. Asuka with nice drop kick to Nia Jax. Asuka trying to take out Nia Jax, but wasn't working. Nice strikes by Asuka. Oh, Charlotte Flair's just gone.
Flair has been eliminated.
I'm shocked about that. So Charlotte Flair, the last one to face. Rhea Ripley with huge strength to Nia Jax. A huge reckoning by Rhea Ripley to Nia Jax. That's very impressive. It's hard to concentrate what's going on between every woman because there's so many things going on. So we're down to 2 eliminations so far. Io Sky and Charlotte Flair, the first 2 eliminated. Well, Asuka's just been eliminated now as well. Way up! Rhea Ripley's gone!
Rhea Ripley has been eliminated.
Naomi has just eliminated Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley looking absolutely shocked and devastated. Liv Morgan's definitely impressing. Alexa Bliss trying to take out Nia Jax. What they need to do is team will all work together to try and eliminate Nia Jax in this match. Nobody wants to see Nia Jax walk away with that title, not after what she did tonight. Liv Morgan just took out Nia Jax with a lovely move. Looks like she's about to go for it again. Nia Jax about to eliminate Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan reverses that attempt. Now Naomi sends Alexa Bliss out. It's down to the final 3. One of them now I wish was not a part of this match. Naomi tried to send Nia Jax away, but bumped into Liv Morgan in the process. Nia Jax taking out Naomi. But Liv Morgan, yet again, with that move. Not sure what it's called, but it is a lovely move there. Liv Morgan. With huge knees to the face to Naomi. Naomi, Liv Morgan. One Liv Morgan just eliminated Naomi.
Has been eliminated.
Looks like Nia Jax about to eliminate Liv Morgan. Nah. Thank God for that. Go on, Liv Morgan. Eliminate Nia Jax for us all. Come on, Liv. You've got this. Nice reversal by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan sending Nia Jax outside. She'll go eliminate. What happened there? Oh, for God's sake. I thought Liv Morgan had it in the back there. Anything but Nia Jax with the title, but now Nia Jax has just become the new Women's World Champion, which is disgraceful after what her actions did happen later. I can't speak, guys. This is not good for the locker room. Also, she's related to The Rock, so it just makes me think that he has something to do with it. Well, Triple H is coming out to address it. Oh my. Well, the caretaker GM, Triple H, making his way to the ring when I thought the show was about to finish. Obviously, I hope it's about he's going to address the situation. What happened to Stephanie Foucault tonight? Or was it going to be the last person announced for his War Games team? Whatever it is, it needs to be something good. Triple H wants to welcome the last member of his team. Oh my God! No bloody way! How has he done this? How has he managed to pull this? The OTC! Roman Reigns is the last member of Triple H's team. So long since we've seen this man too. It's been a night of returns, but this one just tops the lot. The OTC is joining forces to try and save Triple H's job, but also the company. The Rock will hate this so much. Roman Reigns saying that he doesn't like who's part of his team, but he'll do what's best for business, and that is to save the WWE from full control for The Rock. Well, Triple H just bagged probably the biggest member that any of them could have for a Survivor Series.